Hey guys. All right. So, yesterday I went in for the ultrasound. I think I told you in the MRI they found another lump. So they did the ultrasound. They saw it on there. Did a mammogram again. An ultrasound. Did a biopsy of the second lump. So I should have the results of that, like, I think they said Monday or Tuesday. My boob's all packaged up. They put a lot of packaging on it this time. But this one, they came in from the side. The good thing, according to everybody, is they're in the same quadrant, which means they're very close together. Apparently that's good. And also they don't believe that my lymph nodes are involved when they are apparently 3 centimeters. Then they worry, and mine's 2.9. So we're apparently not worried about it. Today's my birthday. 44 years old today. I'm on my way to work. Should be a great day at work. I tell you what, being at work is when I feel absolutely normal. I don't think about cancer. I don't think about anything other than what I'm doing. And that's the magic of horses, right? Is you have to be present. They know if you're not present. Your riders know if you're not present. So you just have to be there. So being at the barn is my happy place. It always has been, but now especially because it's the one time that I'm not thinking about cancer or tests or whatever. So I'm very grateful to be able to go to the barn every day and work horses and give lessons, because it truly takes my mind away from everything. So this coming week, Monday or Tuesday, we'll find out if the other lump is in fact cancer. We will do the PET scan on Thursday to see if it's spread anywhere else or if there's any other cancer anywhere else. And Friday we'll do the EKG, which will be fine because my heart is fine. So that's great. The EKG is just to get a baseline, because apparently chemo and all of this stuff wrecks your heart. So it's awesome. I've had a ton of people reach out and wish me happy birthday. I told my dad this morning. He reacted about how I expected him to, which wasn't bad. But I know he's worried immediately. Of course he is. He's my dad. But, given his background with his mom, who died of breast cancer at my age, it's a little scary. But I told him that we have a plan, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to die. Just have to go through treatment. So, I also told my family. We have a big group text with 20 people or something. And, of course, they're all incredibly supportive, which was amazing. My best friend texted me this morning, Sophie, with just the sweetest text in the world. Made me cry first thing in the morning. Dave is sick. He's got a cold. Darlene and I are fine. So I don't know where he got sick. I feel terrible for him. But and he's a man, so even though it's a cold, it's the man flu. And he's trying very hard not to have the man flu, because he's trying to make it to where I don't have to take care of him, which is cracking me up. Because I can tell he just wants to lay in bed and he wants me to bring him meds and soup. And he deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. I composed an email that is going to go out to all of my clients this evening, I'm going to tell one of my clients who's here from out of town today when she gets to the barn, because they're here for the weekend. So then tonight, I will probably make it Facebook official. Yeah. And still, to this day, even with another lump and waiting to see if I have yet even more cancer. Last week, I found out that I found out that my insurance doesn't cover surgery. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out how to get different insurance that will cover everything. That's not a good look. That's not much better. I couldn't shower because of the bandaging on my boobs. I'm not supposed to shower for like 48 hours or something, so looking good. So my insurance only covers like 6 doctor visits a year, and I've already exceeded that. So for my MRI, I had to pay $600 out of pocket, or they wouldn't even do it. For the ultrasound, mammogram, and biopsy, they told me it was going to be $600, but when I got there, the lady, I think, took pity on me and only charged me $200. And then I have no idea what they're going to charge me for the PET scan and the EKG and all of that. And I still have my bills to pay. So I have been diagnosed for less than a month. And I already am not going to be able to pay my bills this month. Isn't that fun? So my whole stress level has nothing to do with cancer. It is money. And I know Brian and Jody want to start a GoFundMe, which is very sweet, but also embarrassing. But my God, I'll take any help I can get, because I don't know how else I'm going to survive this. I don't know how we're going to make rent and pay car payments and pay our electric bill and all the other bills that we have if I have to come out of pocket, $1,000 a week. I went online. I haven't talked to the hospital yet, but I went online and I read that one session of chemo can be as high as $13,000, and the policy I have now will pay $300. So I've got to find something. I've got to find insurance, and I don't know how. I don't qualify in the marketplace right now because the open enrollment is over. So I've got to figure out how to do special enrollment. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I've talked to a couple of different insurance people, and they said to apply for Medicaid. I'll get denied, but that should open up special enrollment. So I should be able to get a marketplace plan. And then I just have to come up with the deductible and the max out of pocket, and then everything will be covered 100%. I mean, deductibles and out of pockets are still thousands of dollars. I don't have thousands of dollars. So, yeah, I'm incredibly stressed out about money right now. To the point that I'm not even really thinking about the cancer or the chemo or anything else. It's just, how am I going to pay for testing to get that all done so that we can get started with the other stuff? And then how the heck am I going to pay for that? So yeah, that's where I'm at. I feel fine. I still feel totally fine. Physically, I'm not tired. Yeah. Feeling good. My boob kind of hurts because they stabbed it yesterday and it's all packaged up, so it's uncomfortable, but... And the funny thing is, the pain that made me go to the doctor has gone away. This is so weird. I don't know. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I will let you guys know more as I know more. And after tonight, when I put it out on social media, I might make these public. And you guys can stay on the journey and stay updated if you want to. I don't know if anybody cares. I made these for me, and I think anybody else who gets diagnosed, so they can see what I'm going through, see all the testing, see what I'm being told, all of that kind of stuff. I'm not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice at all in any way, shape, or form. But just know what I'm going through, and it might help somebody else to know what I'm going through and how I made it through financially, physically, mentally, all of those things. So, you know, if this helps, that's why I'm doing it. Okie dokie. Talk to you guys later.